Greetings, sir and sirettes, and welcome back to Factorio with me, Lathrix, and of course, welcome back to our humble little factory. In today's episode, we will be trying to expand our borders towards the east and the south so that we can finally get access to a couple more resource zones, as we are now almost completely out of iron. We are running off only 4 electric mining drills, which is nowhere near enough to keep everything we have supplied. So our green science has gone to an almost standstill, and even our steel was having a couple of issues earlier. Although since I've now stopped using steel for pretty much anything, because I'm waiting for other things, we have now got that backed up as well. Either way, we need iron, and we need it very soon. So what I'm going to be doing is taking these lovely electric poles and these even lovelier laser turrets, and we are going to slowly move our borders towards the east and then towards the south. Once this section over here is dealt with, and the spitter spawners, we'll be able to move south very easily and make a little fortified location down there, completely rounded off with turrets and walls, and that way we can defend from the southern tribe and the eastern tribes, or nests, or whatever you want to call them. Tribes is a very weird way of calling them, and I think I will call them that from now on. So, let's get straight to it. Oh, and I've also added more power and started neatening things up, although it's nowhere near done yet. Please don't look too closely. A little bit nervous about this. We are going to be using our machine gun for this. Okay, let's back off a little bit. Look, guys, turrets! Maybe I should have put them down and then lured them back. That would have actually made way more sense. On the upside, now they're there, we can just keep doing that. Haha! Technology defeats you! Alien tribes! Yes, I know their nests. Oh, I love lasers so much. Ow. Like, I could be helping, but I feel like it'd be a waste of ammo, since these are just going to deal with it so easily. Laser turrets OP. Though saying that, almost all of my tech has gone into making them stronger and stronger and stronger, so I would expect them to do pretty darn well, honestly. Okay. I wonder, will the turrets actually target the spawners? Oh, they will! Then these two defend them. Oh, that's beautiful. There we are, nice and easy. We now have the nest dealt with, and... Oop. And we even have some alien artifacts. Glorious. So let's pack up all of this. We don't need this over here for now. And let's see if we can secure a small perimeter just towards the south. Once again, I'll just be running the electric poles down there. And do I have any wool with me? No, I don't. So actually, I'm going to go back, get some more stone wool, then I'll be back to try and get that area down there. Once we have that, we can have at least 3 or 4 more electric mining drills supplying iron. And because we have this down here, it will be really easy to put it into the main factory line. After we have this as well, we are going to be going into, where are you? Something which I really should have done earlier. I'm not quite sure why I left this so long, but we are going to be finally getting the steel furnaces, which are so much better than the furnaces we have currently. And eventually then we'll move on to the electric furnace, which is like the best thing ever, because we don't have to move coal to everywhere. Slowly becoming less and less coal dependent, which is pretty darn nice. Wow, really? Wow, I must have so much stone wool over there. Okay, I was going to cut the clip here, but I want to see just how much stone I have over here. Let's put a lamp down so I can see what I'm doing. That would be rather nice, it must be said. And let's put you down as well, because that looks really scary up there. Put 2 of you down, actually. Okay, so how much stone wool do I have? Absolutely loads. Lovely. What I've been doing is just putting coal in this box here, then allowing that to feed into there, so I didn't have to have a whole supply line just to make walls. It is a shame that we haven't got much stone in the main courtyard, the main section, the main island. This is Factory Island, even if it is connected pretty much every single way, and it's really easy to protect, although very, very claustrophobic, which of course is why we need to expand so desperately now, because I've run out of space, I've run out of resource, it's no longer a very good place to live, though I'm sure property prices are booming. I mean, look, We have green science in bottles. What more could you possibly want? I've been down here for maybe 2 minutes and we've already been attacked about 5 times, so apparently the laser defense system is a very good idea, and I'm glad I didn't come down here until I was absolutely prepared. So let's finally get this place hooked up, and yes, I have now remembered I do have access to the big electric poles, which means I can get rid of all of these poles along the side at long last. But for now, let's just hook up this, it shouldn't be too difficult. I say, and now I am being prepared to be proven completely wrong. Silly cables looking all messy all the time. Once again, thank you so much to the person who told me about the whole copper cable trick. That's made everything so much easier for me. Ah, absolutely beautiful. Now, we could have put this in a better way, honestly. I'm not quite happy with how I've laid this out, but I need iron as soon as possible, so that's absolutely fine for now. Okay, let's just route you around this, I guess. Could have done that better as well, I suppose. Oh, wow, look how fast that just filled up. That's wonderful. When do I get the fast track, the better versions of the track I'm currently using? We need logistics 2, and thus we get access to the fast transport belt. That is exactly what I was talking about. We do need that very, very soon, so there's a couple of things I want soon. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to be researching next, honestly. Just feed that into the side there, that'll be fine. Wow. This is more iron than I've ever had access to. That's absolutely wonderful. And actually, because we have the coal there, we could technically put a little smeltery down here. I wonder if there's any oil in that forest. I don't think so. I can't see it on the map. It would show up as a little pink blob, and there's absolutely nothing, so I don't imagine there is. Oh, this is so easy to put this into the main route. And there we are. The iron is now attached to the main system, which means we really, really need to upgrade our furnaces because we cannot smelt all of that iron. That is way more than I actually have the ability to smelt. And down here, we're also going to have to get this a little bit better protected. I threw this up in such a hurry because as soon as I started building, it was like, oh look, aliens that want to kill me. It really wasn't too long. Aha! Wow, armor-piercing rounds just guts them. I doubt I can take all of those, but can I lure the main group back? Oh, why have I done this? Thank you. Thankfully, I did just save. Oh, that was so wonderful. Lasers, I love you so much. My tech beats your brute force. Look how much iron is down here. Wow, this gun really does just chew through them. But there is a few too many, I think. Ow. I probably could take one of the hives if I just stay my ground. Oh, no, no. We can't because I don't have any ammo left for that gun. Okay, we're just going to run now. We're going to run. I'm going to die horribly if I stay there. Nope, 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 nope. I need to make more ammo. Piercing rounds take steel and copper. I was not paying attention to my magazine. I'm more used to the shotgun ammo, which takes forever to deplete. And the shotgun, although amazing, not as good as the armor-piercing rounds, it seems. I could very easily move this down a bit, and then protect this and have this iron as well. I'm tempted, but right now we need to get back, we need to sort out our oil production so that we can make more batteries, so I can have more lasers in the first place. Although relying so much on something like this is a little bit concerning to me. We're relying on something which can be taken down if our power goes down. So if our power goes down, all of our defenses go down. So having at least the core factory protected by normal turrets is probably still a good idea. And look, the iron has now hit the main belt. And yep, we are nowhere near covering the demands. Absolutely wonderful. That's what I wanted to see. It's so much better that we can't smelt it fast enough than we simply can smelt it too fast and don't have any resources actually entering the belt. Yay, laser turret upgrade. So so many things I want. I want everything here. Let's just go with the steel furnace. I don't think I will be upgrading to steel furnace. I think I'll just wait until I have access to the electric furnace, then I'll replace it with that. That makes sense to me. Ooh, we have combat robots. That's really cool. I do love those. I really do love those to bits. I do also want lab efficiency. Okay, what I think I'll do is I'll grab lab efficiency for now to speed everything up, and whilst that's researching, I'm just going to cut the clip here because I have the super fun job now of getting all of this oil all the way over here to connect to the other crude oil and then have our oil processing in this lovely open space here rather than trying to cram it in at the bottom of our main belt. A lot of techs have now been researched, and it's time we start to expand our main line towards the east, because I was going to put the oil in the west, and then it dawned on me what a bad idea that would be. Over here, we are so far away from the main bus, getting any resources to actually interact with the oil refinery process would be almost impossible without moving a lot of our stuff which is currently in place. So we're going to start making use of the large open space we now have to the east so that we can start making things like batteries again and look into making plastics, in addition to a few things which will need stone bricks. And actually that's what we're going to be sorting out right now. We definitely need to make sure we can get stone and stone bricks a little bit more reliably. At the moment, it's a bit silly over here. We have a couple of boxes feeding coal to a single furnace, which is going into a single assembly machine to make a couple of walls. It really isn't very good, and honestly, it just isn't good enough. So, let's get all our stone walls out of there. Let's remove you. And what we're going to do is remove all of this, actually. All of that's going to go away. We're going to put down 2 more mining drills to speed this up a lot. Even if right now it's not in the best of places, we can always come back later to sort that out. There we are. And we're going to get all of this stone into the main factory so that we can start smelting stone and storing it. Although right now I have no uses for it, I know for a fact in the not so distant future we will need stone bricks for various parts of our recipes and such. So having some nearby that we can drain off is definitely what we need. And yes, I have added some defences far to the east so that we don't have to worry about our main bus being attacked just yet. So let's get this sorted. By the looks of it, they actually ran past our defences and then straight into the second line of defences. That is actually a little bit worrying, honestly, but hopefully our defences will be good enough, either the first layer or the second. And I'm going to have to destroy a lot of trees now, aren't I? As soon as I stopped recording, I realised we actually need stone bricks right away, as the electric furnace does require stone bricks rather than just regular stone, which of course makes complete sense, honestly. We also need some plastic so that we can start making advanced circuits. There's a lot more complexity heading our way very, very soon, but I feel like that's just how Factorio goes, honestly. So let's just handle one problem at a time and get our stone bricks being smelted. We could actually have them smelted just here and therefore take coal off the main line. That would be a lot easier, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. So I may have gone a little bit overboard with how many stone furnaces are currently tasked to be smelting stone, but at least that means if we ever have any more stone income via perhaps extending west or north, we can easily keep up with demands, and as we can see, I now have a lot of stone bricks, which is absolutely fantastic. So what I'm going to quickly do is actually limit it a little bit, just because we definitely won't need that much anytime soon, and the last thing I want is to completely run dry of stone in this section over here, until I'm certain I know what I'm going to be doing with it. So now we have the fun task of setting up our oil again. The basic oil refineries are now up and running, and with that, we need to start replacing all of the stuff we had before. First of all, we need to start making sulfur so that we can start making batteries again. That has actually been a really big issue at the moment, because anything which uses electricity, or at least most of the things, do require batteries at the moment, so that's needed for a lot of stuff. So what do we actually need? So we need sulfur, which is water and petroleum. Then after that we need sulfuric acid, which is iron plates, water and sulfur. Finally batteries, which is copper. Okay, that's actually pretty easy. We've already gone over this before, so I'm going to quickly start this up. Actually, let's put it like this to make it a bit easier on myself. And quickly change this to sulfur. That needs, yep, it's in the right place. Excellent. And then where is the thing I'm looking for? Where are you, pump? I know you're here somewhere. Oh, I thought we already had one spare. Apparently not. Okay, I'll just set this up, and then we'll be right back to start making plastics, actually. Batteries are being produced incredibly slowly, but at least we're now producing them, and I'm already using a few of them to create something else automatically. We are now making the basic accumulators. Now these are something we are in desperate need of. For those who don't know what a basic accumulator actually is, it's pretty much a giant battery. When your system is producing more energy than you can use, it stores electricity, it stores power, it stores a charge. Once the system is then using more power than you're producing, it will then allow the charge to be discharged back into the system. Effectively, it prevents things like blackouts when you're under attack and using lasers a lot, and it also means that solar panels can fuel these during the day and then allow the entire system to be run off them during the nighttime. For both of these reasons, we really need them right now, and I don't quite know though where I'm going to be putting them. I think since I have a little bit of space up here, I'm going to quickly put them down there, and right now we should be charging them. So let's just put these down in a nice line. Let's have them in blocks of 3, so just do that. Then there's 2 there, of course, because we can't quite fit another line, and so on and so forth. Let's grab one of these, put it here, and stop that there. So, how big is the radius for these things? Will that reach? I don't think it will, which is a little bit annoying, honestly. Ah, that's an awkward size. We're definitely going to have to use something else in the future for this. So what I'm likely to do is something like this. So we have a lot of walking space. Definitely not very effective in terms of how many accumulators we're going to have charging up, but it means it's going to be nice and spacious and easy to walk around, until I can figure out a better way of putting them. Which I'll figure out when we've actually got more of them to place, as at the moment that's all we had. So each of these holds... How much energy do these actually hold? I don't know this. They hold 5 megajoules and can input at 300 and export at 300. So they are pretty good, and once you have enough of them, you'll definitely be getting all of your power in and out very, very quickly. So let's just pop these down as well. And that is really not going to be enough. We're going to be needing at least triple, maybe more than this, to make sure everything is nice and safe, because the worst case scenario at the moment for our factory is being attacked at nighttime. When we're attacked at nighttime, we don't have solar panels working away, and we are constantly having our energy drained, so the whole system just blacks out, and we are just about keeping up with the laser demands. Once all that is set up, the best case scenario in the future will mean that, simply put, we will never have a blackout. We can consistently fuel both the weapons and the factory whilst under attack until the enemies have been defeated. And wow, we have a lot of green science backed up at the moment because we're not researching anything. Ooh. We can have more follower robots. We haven't actually made a capsule yet. I will be making capsules automatically because they are like the most fun thing ever in this game. I would like concrete. I would like a decent paving so we can get around a bit quicker. There's actually quite a few things I want. One thing I'm going to do is keep on researching all the stuff with only red and green until we're completely out. Ooh, hello, the modules. Now that is actually really cool as well, so that's what I'll be researching right now. I'm afraid, though, I've just looked at the time, and it seems I'm all out of time for today's recording. I've had so much fun today. It may not seem like it, because it is a bit of a serious topic when you're talking about Factorio. It's one of these games where everything is all about efficiency, about placement, future planning, and sometimes your mind gets completely lost in the moment. For a long time today, I was just sitting there looking at the oil, figuring out how to get the oil into each of these storage tanks without overlapping. working. And it seems like something like that is definitely the better concept. And yes, that was the blackouts I was talking about, when we are under attack at night, and it also shows that we definitely need more basic accumulators, because they didn't deal with that at all. Half because they simply couldn't output fast enough, and half because very likely a couple of them may have drained. So with all of that said, thank you so much for watching. I have loved today's recording, so much fun sorting all this stuff out. Next time we'll be sorting out more stuff for the chemical plants, making all of this used a little bit better, perhaps moving it over here, or of course moving it down here, which is probably the better idea. I only placed this here quickly because I desperately needed batteries. All of this will be replaced eventually with copper mines, so we can't be putting anything permanent down here. This is going to be all of the temporary stuff. Every time I need to make something quickly, I'll just build it up here. So, thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed the video, then of course, likes, favourite, shares, comments, all that good stuff helps out me, helps out the channel, and most importantly, shows that Factorio is a series you wish to see continued in the future. Thank you again for watching, and goodbye.